Hello, welcome to Driven It. I'm out and about today in Toyota's brand new Land Cruiser, and I'm here with my good friend Alan Taylor-Jones. He's the new cars editor for Car Magazine, right? I know. Anyway, you've not come for Alan, you've come for a story. Stay tuned. Go, bloody hell! Picture the scene. Japan, 1984. Now, I give you Toyota's new Land Cruiser. Now, it's not quite so new. This has been in the country for a few years. However, it's not the first time that Toyota have given us a big 4x4. But it is the first time they've sort of given it to us in the UK, because they've had a history since the Second World War of making Jeeps, etc., and 4x4s, and they have become quite renowned for making them rather good. However, the Land Cruiser, it's all right, but it's not really hit the mark. So Toyota want to get into this burgeoning SUV market before it's the crazy-ass market that it is today. So they've given us this. The press, the motoring press in the UK, they were not really kind about the Land Cruiser. It was pretty, I'll be honest with you, diabolical on the road. It's very, very hard riding, very, very joggly. Now, it's sort of fitted between Land Rover, Range Rover. Range Rover, not quite posh where they are today, but they were very, very good on and off road. The Japanese didn't really know what they wanted to do, and this was really at the start of the Japanese invasion in Europe and the motoring world, pretty much like we've got now with China and their EVs. Anyway, enough of my ramblings, let's make a start. Toyota means quality worldwide. The new Land Cruiser is no exception. Handsome style tells the world the right things about the owner. I wouldn't say it's handsome, rugged. No, we all like rugged, but I wouldn't say it's handsome. That's my words, not. And fine engineering. Anyway, I digressed, didn't I? Fine engineering. Deep down inside assures long and reliable service. You can't really fault that, because it was very reliable. And the long bit. Now, I was reading this, because I don't always read brochures, but something I didn't know, and I'll get to that a bit later. Gone are the days when ruggedness alone was enough in a four-wheel drive car. The demand is now for it to combine with saloon car standards of comfort, which I've told you it doesn't have. And it doesn't. Motoring press in the UK, we were not impressed. Economy and ease of driving. The Land Cruiser is unrivaled in its response to these requirements, and at a price that will surprise you. Ooh, surprised! The Land Cruiser will pull a horse trailer with ease and stability, or slog along muddy forest trails, or rush across the desert, all day with ease. But you won't know this. But you do now, because Toyota and I have just told you. You won't know this, unless you want to find it out for yourself. But again, you don't need to. I've told you, it will do it. For, on normal roads, in town or country, it feels light to drive. And the ride is superb. Now that's their words, not mine. Honestly, when you see a side view picture that's coming up, you'll see all the hardcore suspension springies, and you'll go, they're kart springs. Not very comfortable at all. They really were not. Honestly, the motoring press just went, the ride is terrible. By a Range Rover. Accurate power steering, boosted disc drum brakes, and fine suspension design see to that. Again, they're going on about suspension, it's not good. It's rugged and hardcore, not good. Inside, there are all the creature comforts that are taken for granted in a Toyota saloon. It's just that the Land Cruiser is higher off the ground, with a better view of the countryside, which is where we are today. You can't really see the countryside where I am today, because I've got this big, massive, brand new Land Cruiser for probably, I don't know what it's worth. I think it's 60 or 70,000 pounds. It's a lot of money. It's actually quite nice though, I tell you. Anyway, I haven't actually driven one. I'm just out here with my good friend Alan Taylor-Jones. It pushed me into a muddy puddle. I've got no shoes. I'd have to wash them when I get home. Anyway, let's digressing. This is a spacious 5-door, 5-seater with generous shoulder and headroom. Now, really stuck with that pretty much since the Land Cruiser came out. They have pretty much been very wide, got lots of big shoulders, lots of head height as well. Anyway, I forgot where I was now. The driver has ample legroom and there is plenty of space to stretch in the rear seat. The contoured, deep cushioned seats are covered with soft cloth, now leather. My words, not theirs. Also found on the door trims. Oh, they are. Now there's a picture I'll post up. Oh, that does look nice. Does look nice. The fully adjustable front seats recline through a wide angle, and the occupants are protected by built-in head restraints and 3-point inertial seatbelts, front and rear. The interior is carpeted right to the end of the cargo deck, and the roof is fully lined. There's a big console box between the front seats and a convenient map pocket on each door. The rear seat can be quickly folded away at a stroke. The length of the large cargo deck is dramatically increased to a full 69.7 inches. The interior height above the deck is 40.4 inches and the width is 59.8 inches at its widest. Now, I can tell you, because this is the 60 series, the 80 series. Now, when at the garage that I used to work at, we had an 80 series, and lovely. And that was when Toyota really upped their game and started trying to go for the mid-range big boys, like the Discovery, and also at the time the Mercedes G-Wagon, because they weren't quite so ostentatious and a bit pretentious that they are now. They weren't as big here to sleep in, because I remember I went to a friend's party and I had to sleep in ours because they didn't have enough room. And I tell you, it wasn't that I had slept diagonal across it and slightly in a fetal position. It just wasn't long enough. These are absolutely massive. Anyway, I've gone off topic. Let's talk some more. Access is through the tailgate, 53.5 inches wide and 35.2 inches high. You can get a lot in there. The payload is 1,370 pounds. Now, there is a slight disclaimer on that, and it says, important note, in bold letters. The word payload includes driver, passengers, and any equipment fitted or carried which is over and above manufacturer's standard UK specification. Don't tell me that I don't tell you the facts. If you do the shopping for an army or have a soft spot for antiques, this is the car for you. And it is easy to load because the bottom tailgate swings down to only 29 inches from road to sill. Sit behind the wheel and you will see immediately that this is a well thought out modern car with the clearest of instruments and easy to use light controls. Information for the driver is right in front of him in the binnacle containing a speedometer, tachometer, voltmeter and gauges for fuel, oil pressure and water temperature. Anyway, in the same grouping are warning lights for battery charge, high beam, handbrake, fuel sedimenter, indicator hazard flashes. In the centre, on the clean moulded fascia, with its 4 adjustable fresh air vents, are the simple controls for the effective through-flow heating ventilation system. Below this are grouped the switches for the rear wiper, the heater for the rear passengers. Now that was quite something, and it's something that really Toyota have carried on through pretty much all of their Land Cruisers. This thing's got heated rear passenger compartment, and I tell you, it's really effective, because the other day we were driving and I was in the back and I went, oh, it's really hot, I'm starting to sweat. I thought I was having a bit of a crisis. Anyway, but yeah, they have proof of ventilation, blah blah blah. So below this, I'll group the switches for the rear wiper, the heater for the rear passengers, the rear window demister. The medium wave, long wave, FM radio is standard too. Now, this was something that again the Japanese in the 70s literally caused such an outcry through Europe because they gave you all this stuff for free. Anyway, there is more. Nice, this, isn't it? Very, very big and very, very chunky. And do you know, unlike the one that this has just replaced, and I always thought it looked a bit sad because the lights came down here and it was like a sad puppy dog with weepy eyes. This really has got a nice look, and it's sort of gone back to a bit of a ruggedness, which is what you'd expect for one of these. But I really, really do like the look of this. And my friend Axie, she's got one of the other ones on press, which is the lovely sand colour. I'll try and pop a photo of that. Absolutely lovely colour. Anyway, I've gone way off topic and we've got more to tell you. Oh Christ, I've got so much more to tell you. Anyway, get comfortable, because I'm not going to be out for long because it's got cold. A little further across are the cigarette lighter, ashtray and useful glove compartment. To accommodate individual requirements, the steering column is adjustable for tilt, and Toyota's well-tried steering column stalks control the lights and indicators right and intermittent 2-speed windscreen washer and wipers on the left. Now, the Japanese, for a long time, for a number of years, used to keep putting them on the other side to what we're used to in Europe. And when I used to get into press cars, and it was only about the last 5 years, you'd go, put the wipers on, turn the lights on and the indicators. It was all over the place. Anyway, the action of the gear change is so light and precise that it belies the strength of a 5-speed gearbox. Freewheeling front hubs are fitted as standard for economy and silence of operation in 2-wheel drive modes. Now, I've never really quite understood why they made all that bloody turny knobby thing on the hub. Because if you're going along and suddenly you go, oh crikey, I really need 4-wheel drive. Suddenly you need 4-wheel drive. You go, right, 4-wheel drive. You've got 3 hubs on. They're not doing anything. You've got to get out. I never quite understood that. Subaru never had that in their 4-wheel drives. Their little 4-wheel drives go bloody anywhere. It was just like, oh, right, muddy, pull the lever, off you go. Anyway, I'm slightly going to get off topic. Do you know, I thought, this is quite a short brochure. I won't be out for long. We're out for hours now. It does feel like it's out of minutes. Oh, that's warm. I'll just keep my hands on the grill. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Freewheeling front hubs are fitted as standard for economy and silence of operation in 2-wheel drive mode. The ease-to-use transfer box lever completes the picture, and the versatile transmission offers following facilities. Stand close. It's getting technical. H2 high ratio 2-wheel drive for normal economy road use, and with front hubs locked, you have the choice of H4 high ratio 4-wheel drive for when the going gets slippery, and L4 low ratio. That's right, well done. 4-wheel drive for when you're really driving where others fear to tread, towing in mud or sand, or negotiating steep slopes. Ask the experts, they will tell you the Land Cruiser is a glutton for punishment when the going gets rough. Semi-elliptic leaf springs absorb all the pounding you can give them. Now you see, they will absorb all the pounding you can give them. They're not very good on the road. A steering damper saves you from kickback, and there's an anti-roll bar to aid handling. At Toyota, we have been working on the diesel engine for a great many years, and we are now able to offer a quiet, turbine-smooth 6-cylinder engine for the Land Cruiser, which retains all the advantages of compression ignition, such as economy, durability, reliability. But when, oh, hang on, blah, 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 but which remains as quiet as an equivalent petrol engine. Now, this model, so this was the 60s, so the 60 and the 80 had straight 6s, and I'll tell you, our straight 6 in the 80, oh God, it sounded phenomenal. I mean, this is almost a 4-litre or 3.6 something diesel. 4-cylinder. Yeah, the 6-cylinder. Oh, it just beautiful sounding engine. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. The Land Cruiser's engine produces a lusty 170 pound-foot of torque at only 1,800 RPM, which is a good measure of its enormous pulling power. And actually, that is very good, because 1,800 is literally, you're just breathing on the throttle, because it will idle about 800. So literally up to 1,800 RPM, it's got all the power. And they've always been very, very good at doing that. Under the bonnet access is generous to make servicing easier, faster, and there is even a radiator blind to speed up engine warm-up in severe cold. Listen. That's their words. Listen! Listen. Listen. And you'll be surprised, for this is high technology at work. A blind is your high technology. It's at work. Sound suppression in the Land Cruiser is excellent, reducing engine road noise to a minimum. Road hugging Dunlop steel-braced radial ply tyres are also standard to increase economy. Now that's quite something, because this is 1984, and Dunlop, selling rugged tyres for your rugged off-roader Toyota, are saying that our tyres will help you with your economy. Now Michelin really got in on that act in the mid to late 90s with energy tyres, which were designed to reduce rolling road resistance. But here we are with rugged tyres, and Dunlop are saying, no, our tyres will help you save money on your fuel bills. Anyway, we got on topic, didn't we? This is, honestly, I can't get over how good looking these are. Unlike the last one, it's sad, it's so sad. The carefully contoured shape of the body with its rake windscreen is not just for good looks, it helps reduce the fuel bill too. Now, I'm going to go slightly off topic here because when I read this, I did slightly wet my pants laughing. Because the windscreen, from this angle, but you've got the front as bluff as my busted oven here. There is no aerodynamics. This isn't a bloody Citroen DS, you know. It's bolt upright. It's good to help. I'm not sure how. Oh, now, bear in mind that not so long ago they said, listen! Now they're saying, think. And you'll realise how far Land Cruiser's generous 19.8 gallon fuel tank will take you between fill-ups. Again, they won't tell us the fuel economy. They don't tell us the fuel economy. I've gone through this brochure. Nothing about fuel economy. Pretty much taking it to about 20 miles to the gallon. Keeping motoring costs down is what Toyota is all about. That's why it puts in a lot extra in the first place. For additional corrosion resistance, many of the body panels, and I didn't know this, such as door panels, wings, wheel arches, are galvanised. Honestly, I had no idea about the Japanese and the Toyota using galvanised metal. And yet, in their Toyota Corolla, or Corollas, as we used to call them, they literally just fell to pieces. And they really did. They were, I mean, people slate Alfa Romeo because they're, oh, the Italian, so cars will dissolve. The Japanese made cars that's as rusty as this. Waterproofing and sealing methods are employed throughout, and there is widespread use of non-metallic components. The body is securely mounted on a rugged chassis, well reinforced and made of high tensile steel to keep its weight down. There's a firm foundation on which to base your decision. Land Cruiser is a versatile passenger car with style and comfort, great for the outdoor life, yet a dependable workhorse. Land Cruiser makes the best of the going anywhere. Said about the boot and stuff of this. Alan, you prick! I do apologise. What a dickhead. Anyway, as I was saying before, no, I've got you push me into bloody mud. I've got mud all up my jeans. Do you know, I don't know why I like him. I really don't. Anyway, do you know, I'm going to sit here because I've got mud up. It's an absolute dickhead. You are such a prick. I digress. Anyway, sorry, it's all gone a bit wrong. Alan's just tried to shut the tailgate, just cut my legs off. Hi, welcome to Driven It. I'm really short now. Oh, actually, I'm going to get this. Hi, I'm Alan Taylor-Jones. I'm this height. I'm from Middle Earth. There you go, and that's going in the outtakes, I can assure you. Anyway, GoPro, stop recording. I've got muddy knees now. I should have done that. GoPro, stop. Oh, fucking hell. I said to Alan, oh, we'll go. It won't be long. Only take us about 10 minutes. Oh my God, this is really dragging on. I do apologise. It's RVX80. Sorry, Alan raised his hand and I thought he was going to try and shut the bloody tailgate again. Stop it! Prick.
This pocket.
Yeah, it looks like I'm looking at your crotch. So keep an eye on where your hands are in your pocket. Sorry, I apologise. I digress. I've gone slightly off topic now. I'm going to start that again. Sit behind. I forgot where I was now.
Something about beam headlights.
Beam, that's it. Thank you very much. Sometimes it does help to have a crew behind you. Oh man. Same grouping. I'll put a picture of a dashboard there. So like, seamless. And then I've got to stop because my glasses are driving my bloody eyes up the wall. Fuel. Do you know I'm having trouble with the words? sedimental. Sedimental? Fuel sedimental. Indicator. Hazard flashes. I'm going to start that again because that just went bullshit. Sedimental. Do you know, I was reading this last night and I was like, oh, I won't bugger up this word. Sedimenter. 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 Honestly, there's a word for the Renault Espace. Petale, petal, seats. They gave their seats a peculiar name. Petal, petale. French, exactly, the French. Hardcore suspension, ideal for bloody filled. Bloody. It's beeping at me. Oh, I've got that nose again like a fucking dog. The Land Cruiser. Anyway.
Just to point out that it appears to be toaster oven, otherwise it would be microwave and metal grill, which is,
Oh, is it?
might be a bit blowy up.
Oh, okay. Okay. I've just had it pointed out to me, but by my lovely assistant. I may have got the appliance slightly wrong.
YouTube commenters are the worst. So
Well,
saving you paid.
That is true, but actually I'm quite alright because I don't get the bad ones at the moment. But I tell you now, if you do want to leave me a nasty comment, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can get more nasty comments left from me. Anyway, I went slightly off topic. Do you know, I always said that I'd never say like and subscribe, but you know, if you're going to leave nasty comments, like and subscribe so you can leave me more. Anyway, nice this, isn't it? Very big and very chunky. Do you know? It's recording.
Sorry, we've
had a technical problem. I know, me and technical problems, we go together hand in hand. Oh, fucking hell.
Do you want me to push you over again?
Oh, falling through a ring. And I've not said that often. Oh my God, bloody hell, that could have been quite fun. Get the winch. Oh, there's no winch in this thing. Anyway, I forgot where I was.
There's water in that ditch as well.
Yeah, I don't want to go down there. Oh dear. Anyway, sorry, slightly. Do you know, someone said to me, are you professional doing these? Yes, I'm professional. Anna's shaking his head. No, yes, I'm professional. This is me being professional. Anyway, where was we? Blah, 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 blah. Right, okay. I honestly thought this wasn't going to be very long. I said, we won't be out for long. Now, you might be thinking, what the heck is doing? I'm doing a Willard. But it's not my car, you see. Ooh, slaps the bonnet, glasses fall off it. It's not my car, you see. I'm not putting muddy shoes on the bumper. So, you know, do it this way. Anyway. Oh, do you know what that really does hurt? I've not done my lunges this morning. God, that really hurt. Right, let's say this really quickly. Over and done with. Anyway. I was slightly thinking he was going to stop here and I was going to say, anyway, Monday, go take care, see you soon. But, anyway, it all went a bit wrong. I went, oh, he's just fucking up and left me. And I'll run after you. Yeah, no, it's been fun, so I thought you'd stop there and say, right, Monday, go take care, see you soon. Okay. They do say don't film with children and animals. Don't film with an animal. No, it's not right, really. We've known each other for so bloody long. Oh, so many years, I can't feel. I think it's 20 years. Is it 20 years? I think 20 years I've known. Look. Do you know he has literally fucked off to the end of the film? He's a new cars editor. For what? Oh, fucking hell. Fucking idiot. Used to be What Car Magazine, Haymarket. Now he's not. He's moved on to bigger, brighter things. Anyway, GoPro, stop recording.